Good morning, world. Happy Vlogmas, everyone. Look at this. The presents are arriving under the tree.
Yeah. And look who's helping me. Mr. Santa. Mr. Carved Santa.
Did you know that I carved that myself?
Yes, I remember last Christmas probably, wasn't it?
It was a couple of Christmases ago.
Yeah, a couple of Christmases ago.
Yeah, I got my chisel out and I actually carved that into a piece of wood we found from the beach.
Yeah, you were so clever. That is amazing. I didn't even think you would do that bit.
I've never done that before in my life. I was just trying it out. Came out well, didn't it?
Yeah.
And who sent all these lovely presents?
Grandad.
Granddad.
Unfortunately, Poppy doesn't have anything from Grandad, but secretly we got Poppy some presents from Handyman.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? And what else does Poppy have?
She has
An advent calendar.
an advent calendar. Yeah, look.
You want to go get some?
There. Yeah. Hang on. Look.
You have to walk through the jungle of drying clothes at the moment to get to them, but we're here.
Hang on. Where are we up to? I got wild strawberry, I think.
Oh, my favourite.
Very cherry.
Oh, cherry. Have you had a cherry one yet?
Yeah, I've had very cherry before. Look.
Have you had them all now then?
I haven't had this one.
Wild strawberry.
The first one was Eat on Mess.
Mm.
Okay, Poppy, it's your turn.
She knows, doesn't she?
Let's see.
Every time you come over here.
Is that turkey?
It's in between the two. There's no way to tell.
I don't think Poppy cares.
No, just give it to Poppy.
She just likes to treat whatever it is.
Not
Sit. Pour. Down. Good girl.
No.
That's Poppy's routine
It
of
is
the
Poppy's
calendar.
routine, yeah.
It's sit, pour, and down. I made breakfast today with a little help with Mummy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mummy.
You're welcome.
Thank you, beautiful eyes.
Aww.
This is baked oats, raspberry lemon. Nice.
Baked oats.
Baked
Never
oats.
had this before.
Look at all those crumbles. Perfect to get a spoon.
Look at that.
Whoa,
It's
that's a
like
good
bread.
one.
Like a loaf.
It is a bit like bread.
We're about to try out Story's breakfast, but it's baking hot, isn't it?
Mmm.
Tastes good? Let me try.
Blowing it fast.
Yeah, it flattens down quite a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, it's time to unbox a delivery that we had yesterday of foodstuffs for our cupboard. Our house staples here. So packaging. Cardboard though, not plastic, that's good. And then, ooh, lots of good stuff in here. We've got loads of Vital Wheat gluten this time because we're going to make our own tempeh, our seitan. I'm going to do that for dinner as well tonight. We have shirataki rice. We have nutritional yeast, my favourite. This is great to get your B vitamins in. It's full of them and it's really yummy. We put it on pretty much everything. And the classic chia seeds. Oh, we've always got to have chia seeds in the house. And then at the bottom we've also got this guar gum powder, which Jay ordered as a alternative to the agar. They didn't have that in stock this time, which it's what I use when I make the vegan cheese. It's like a binder or kind of a vegan gelatin, so it will make the cheese solid.
Story is busy doing her piano practice. The rains have just come and gone, so we'll probably get Poppy out for a walk soon. I've been editing a video and Sacha is preparing meat. What? A vegan family preparing meat?
Yeah, we are having chicken wings for dinner tonight.
What am I talking about, eh?
Vegan chicken wings.
Vegan chicken.
Fake chicken.
Can you believe that we actually make our own meat in this house?
We make everything.
Yeah, I know. Cookies, just cakes, everything made from scratch. So Sacha is actually preparing some seitan, aren't you? Spelt seitan, like S-E-I-T-A-N. It's a special type of...
With this. So seitan is a plant-based meat substitute and it mimics the texture and the taste really of chicken.
Yeah.
So that's why it's used in a lot of vegan or fake chicken meats, mock meat recipes. And yeah, tonight I'm making, it's a Korean style crispy chicken wing dish with like a spicy sauce. I just won't put the spicy sauce on stories.
Yeah.
It's vegan though.
It's vegan, yeah, of course, but she likes the little chicken bits.
Yeah. So I'm sure people are wondering what on earth goes into making your own chicken.
Not a lot.
It's really simple, isn't it?
It's really easy. The hardest part is opening the bag. It's
So
brand new, I can't open it.
This is-
Here we go.
the bag of vital wheat gluten,
Yeah.
which is basically the strong part of bread flour, isn't it?
Yeah.
The gluten part of the bread flour, but you
It's
can
what-
buy it isolated like this.
Yeah, it's what all seitan is made of. So if you ever see seitan on a menu or something, this is what it is. It's basically flour.
Yeah.
And-
And it's actually quite cheap as well. I think we paid 250 pesos, or about £4 for this big bag, and it will make quite a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
So what goes in first?
So I'm adding half a cup of the flour with a cup. It's really easy as well because you don't have to weigh anything. It's just all done in cups. Half a cup of the wheat flour with a cup of vegetable stock.
Pour that in.
And then you mix it until it makes a dough. And it'll be like a shaggy dough, you know, like a bit stringy. And you pull it apart a little bit to mimic the muscles.
Yeah, flesh. The worst word,
Flesh.
flesh. What
Yeah.
happens when you mix it? Show me what happens when you mix it. So I can see it looks a bit clumpy already, doesn't it? So that's the gluten mixing with the stock.
Yeah,
It's weird to think that that's going to turn into some kind of
meat.
texture, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say, we have had this meal a few times at home and we've cooked it in different ways, and it's pretty incredible how it turns out.
Yeah, we haven't had this particular style for a while, but Jay, actually you've only done it once, haven't you?
I did it
You
once.
made chicken burgers
Yeah.
with it and they were really good.
Yes, what I found is if you actually make these meats up and put them in the freezer and
Yeah.
then defrost them the next day and make that, it makes a pork texture, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, it actually changes texture after it's been frozen and recooked. So it's pretty incredible what you can do. And this was just after a quick Google search, wasn't it? Discovering that you can actually do this at home
Yeah.
this easily.
I had no idea that you could make your own meat.
Yeah, exactly. Which is very good for us considering we have like logistical problems, like ordering things online. You can't order fresh tofu from different islands or anything like that, can you?
I think I was a little bit
Stingy.
stingy or too generous with my stock, so I need to add a bit more flour.
So we actually got these measurements totally wrong. It was the other way around. It was 1 cup of vital wheat gluten to half a cup of stock, which is why it was so wet.
Don't listen to me, I'm not switched on today.
Now, swapped it around and it's looking a lot more like a piece of chunk.
That's it, yeah.
Right, so now that you've mixed it all together,
Yeah, this is it. This is what it turns into. It looks a bit like a brain. And then you just give it a few tears apart, remold it, and that's it.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
is it sticky on your hands?
Yeah, it is.
Is it actually sticking to your
Oh,
fingers?
I thought it fell on the floor.
That would have been so annoying.
This is like how not to cook.
Last time I did this, I cut the thing in half and I put half in the freezer. So if we've doubled the
Yeah.
recipe now to make this work, then you should probably do that and we can have it tomorrow.
Yes.
So that amount made 370 grams. We cut it in half and put half of it in a bag, which I'm going to stick in the freezer. Well, Sacha is busy tearing up the little balls and making them into the Korean chicken bites.
Yeah, they really do have to be quite small.
Do they get bigger?
They will triple in size. So normally I've made it before and I make it a little bit too big. Like you want them to be bite-sized pieces. So you really do make them really small.
Tiny, tiny.
And then you boil it for half an hour. And then you put the coating on.
I'm looking forward to this dinner. It's been a while since we've had it, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're going to have it with rice and spring onions.
Yeah, spring onions.
Favourite. Our favourite type of onion. Right, I've got a timer on for the meat bits. They are cooking for our dinner. We're just getting Poppy out for her walk before dinner time, before dark.
Just found an amazing leaf. It smells amazing. Hang on. It smells super amazing. It smells like magic.
The real leaf. Look how big it is.
It's giant.
And for comparison, Papa loved these, didn't she?
Smell this. Yeah, she did.
Smell-o-vision.
Amazing, isn't it?
Although when Papa was here, this wasn't even here, this big bush. So it's grown really quickly. There is a little hint of a sunset up there. Not much. Yeah, there's a pink cloud. Not much going on tonight though. Still quite pretty though. Shalako joined us. He often joins us on our walks, doesn't he, with Poppy? Although he kind of zooms on ahead. He knows the way, he knows what he's doing.
Yesterday when we walked Poppy in the night, we saw 2 bats. But we knew it was bats because, and not like black birds. We knew they were bats because they had like spiky wings. And before that night, Mummy and Daddy saw 2 bats too.
Do you think they were the same 2 bats?
No,
It could be.
that's ultra rare. ultra rare.
We're about an hour too early for the bats though. They come out, well, in about an hour. When the sun has gone, it starts getting dark, but it's still in that kind of blue hour, I guess, so you can see them in the sky. It's quite nice to watch them flying. They're like super silent and big as well. They're quite big bats here.
Yeah, about like this big probably.
They were big, weren't they?
Yeah.
There we go. We're getting some more orange sunset in the sky now. Looking pretty. Back to dinner.
Excuse the lighting. These are some of the finished chicken bites that Story loves dearly. We haven't put the spicy coating on these ones, but look at how they turn out. See if you can tear one. See if it works. Wow, look at that.
You can see the inside.
Oh my goodness, it does actually look like chicken, doesn't it? Look at the texture.
Yeah, that's it. Story's chicken nuggets for dinner.
Taste test.
It's
good, isn't it?
amazing. Amazing. Really, really good. And over here, so to get them to that stage, I've put them in a coating, which is actually chickpea flour and water, but doesn't it look exactly like an egg?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like an egg wash.
An egg wash, yeah. So it's chickpea flour with water, and then into the spice mix, which is paprika, just regular flour, garlic powder and some salt, and then they look like this, and then you fry them. Done.
And this is the finished result. Look at that. It looks delicious, especially with all those greens on top. One of those dishes with really strong flavours and completely vegan. I honestly think that these days the main reason why people aren't eating less meat and doing stuff like this is just because they haven't experimented with it. I never knew anything about this type of cooking until we tried it, and I'm telling you, you can't tell the difference. It's so tasty. Even at big fast food chains now, they're doing many plant-based options. And we were speaking with Grandad the other day, and he said he still orders the plant-based burger when he goes to Burger King because Story introduced it to him when they went together on a little granddaughter date, didn't they?
Yeah, and now he loves it, he prefers it,
Yeah.
so that's good.
It's very good. So I'm going to do the shout out for today, which goes to Mr. Jackie. Huge thank you to Mr. Jackie for becoming a member. If you guys are interested in becoming a member yourself, don't forget to hit the join button. Also, you can check out Story's Fact of the Day, which has been putting over on our Patreon page some little free videos from her, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.